So we finally have the Galaxy Z Fold 3 in, and one of the areas of concern for me is the phone's battery life, because despite having an inner screen that's 50% bigger than the one on the S21 Ultra, it actually has a smaller battery at 4,400 mAh compared to 5,000. Now, 4,400 mAh is not necessarily a small battery, it's still bigger than what you'd get on an iPhone, and obviously you're not always gonna use the phone unfolded like this. Sometimes you'll fold it up and use this narrow cover screen, which should at least be less taxing on the battery. But even then, I don't have the highest of expectations for the battery. And really, what I'm curious to see is how much battery life you're giving up in exchange for this awesome inner display. Let's find out. Alright, so we have the Galaxy Z Fold 3 folded up here for this phone test, since I don't imagine too many people will be making phone calls on this thing with it opened up. But either way, the screens are off for the majority of this test anyways, where after 1 hour, the Fold 3 doesn't do too bad, with it only dropping by 6 percentage points compared to the S21 Ultra's 5-point drop. Moving on to the messaging test, this time the screens will be a factor. Now, while both phones have a 120Hz refresh rates, the display on the Z Fold is obviously significantly smaller, with that super narrow 25:9 aspect ratio. This aspect ratio doesn't lead to the best typing experience on the phone, but luckily that isn't an issue with our robots since they have small fingers, where after texting back and forth with our automated chatbots, it seems like that smaller screen helped, with the Fold still managing to hang in there with it only doing 1 point worse. But of course, we've only tested the phone folded up so far, and really the whole point of it is that it unfolds into a tablet. So for this email test, we're using it as a tablet, where each phone is simply going through the same set of emails. Now, this task is pretty lightweight. It doesn't really tax the processor all that much, and the only significant factor here is the display itself, where after an hour, yeah, the Fold 3 takes a major hit with it dropping by 10 points compared to the 6-point drop on the Ultra. So going into this browser test, the Fold now sits 6 points behind, and I imagine that it's only gonna get worse from here on out. While both phones have the same processor under the hood, there's just no way around it, right? The Fold 3 has a bigger screen, and unfortunately, despite that bigger screen, it has a smaller battery, where after 1 hour of web browsing, the trend continues, with the Fold falling behind another 2 percentage points. Here in Instagram, the app isn't optimized to take full advantage of the Fold's inner screen. We're getting some pretty thick borders on each side of the phone, but even then, it's still a bigger experience than on the S21 Ultra. I just love how big this inner screen is, and after an hour of scrolling through the home feed, it's actually not that bad of a result for the Fold, with the S21 Ultra only managing to do 1 point better. Okay, so for this standby test, we'll go ahead and fold the phone back up, since when you're not using the Fold 3, this is most likely going to be the state that you keep it in, where after 16 hours, the Fold 3 falls another 2 points behind. So a full 21 hours into this test, it's not the worst result for the Fold 3, like sure, it's 11 points behind, but the trade-off is you get this bigger screen, which comes in especially handy for apps like YouTube, where the experience is just so much nicer. But that experience obviously comes at a cost, with 1 hour of streaming videos costing the Fold 15% of its battery, whereas on the S21 Ultra, it was only a 10-point cost. I'm kind of nervous to see how bad the drain is going to be in this gaming test, given that it actually takes up the entire screen on the Fold, but after an hour, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it did take up 18% of the Fold's battery, but it also took 15% of the S21 Ultra's. So again, it's a trade-off that could easily be worth it for the better gaming experience. But look, you're not always gonna use the bigger screen on the Fold, right? Like when you just want turn-by-turn directions, you can use it folded up, where 1 hour of simulated navigation cost the Fold just 9% of its battery, with the S21 Ultra doing slightly better with a 7-point drop. But at the end of the day, despite us trying to have a good mix between the phone being folded and unfolded, the fact of the matter is the Fold 3's battery life just isn't going to stack up to something like the S21 Ultra, which we kind of already knew given the spec sheets, with it dying just 4 minutes into the Spotify test, while the S21 Ultra still has 22% remaining. So there you have it. Overall, not the best performance from the Fold 3, but then again, that inner display is roughly 50 50% bigger than the S21 Ultras. For those of you wondering, the S21 Ultra finished the full hour in Spotify and went on to last 28 minutes in the intensive camera/Snapchat test, giving it a total time of 25 hours and 28 minutes compared to the 24 hours and 4 minutes on the Fold. Anyways, that is it for me in this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the very next episode.